Hello everyone, welcome to the raid guide for One on Bandit. So at the start of the fight, we have these two ladders up, we just kill these, and we get 2 coins that spawn. The thing that's worth noting about the coin is that one is always baited by melee and one is always baited by ranged. And we want to always bait the coins so they wind up in this back wall over here. So it's important that melee don't stand like over here and bait it a coin over here or so on. We have one person assigned. It's gonna be Hunter Des and a BM Hunter to shoot back all the coins. The very first data set we get, we will do shock and coin. The way we will handle the ad sets is that we will always start with the left one if it's part of the combo we're trying to kill. If it's not part of the combo, then we will start on the right. So we'll go like left to middle, left to right, or like right to middle. Alright, we kill these. During the fight, when we get the tank buster, one person will also always get the big hit. I'm quite certain it's always a ranged player. The tank just places it along the edge on whatever side we're tanking. So if the boss is over here, we place it on the left here. If boss is on the right side, we place it on the right here. But just like along the edge. And ranged also along the edge to the left side, preferably. Like you can go all the way over here, even place it like over here, but like place it on the left side because we're gonna place the coin pylon over here. And we want these to keep getting cleared by us. So ranged place on the left side, on the back. The 2 coins that was shot at the start, we shoot into these ads. So we're gonna have 2 coins from the very start. We shoot these 2 into the 2 ads we're going to kill. So in this example, it's the left and the middle one. So all melee is stack up here to get buff on it, all range is stack up by the middle ad, so you get the buff by that coin. And yeah, once again here, important that melee just baits back towards this part here, especially while we're killing these ads. With the fire debuff, we will have a purple marker in the back here. Range just get on that to get dispelled. So the fires will always come from this, so people are prepared from that. We're also going to try to deposit the buffs we get, the rewards, at the last second of the timer. So we're gonna have 2 people assigned to picking them up when the ad dies. That's important that people who are not assigned just get away from the ad just as it's about to die, so you don't accidentally pick it up. Then those 2 people will dunk at the last second. That's just so the timers work out properly. And I will place like a marker where we're placing this coin pylon, but it should be over here on the left side-ish in the middle. And as soon as we get more coins, then just use a coin on the third ad and save 1 other coin for the next set of ads. Because the mythic mechanic here is that you need to have a coin on each ad to be able to get DPS them below 25% HP. Second bomb set, the second ad set will be bomb and coin. As the boss is running over to here to spawn ads, a tank will click the pylon to get rid of the closest big hits. If we just shot 1 coin of the very first set, the boss will shoot another set of coins, like as this ad is dying, basically. So there should be 3 coins on the ground here, so immediately as this ad spawn, just boom, 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 shoot coins into all 3 ads. Then we will, once again, deposit the debuffs at the last second, and then we get the coin ads. These are 6 bombs that are immune to slows and stuns. So we just kill them, clear them down, and just move. Like if we spawn here on the right side, we just move to the left with the boss together with this to clear them down. If they spawn on the left side, we move the other way around. once again, we get 4 coins while the ads are up. Just you can shoot one coin into the ad, like an extra coin into one of the ads to just stun it again. Or just shoot it into the raid somewhere where you buff a lot of people. But make sure that you save 3 coins for the next set of ads. At this point, honestly, the fight is very cyclical. We just keep dealing with ad sets. So the third set of ads, we get bomb and fire. Once again, as the boss is running over, we click the ads we click the pylon to clear the clouds. And as soon as all 3 ads spawn, the hunter at the back shoots all of them with coins. This time, once again, after we dunked in the last second, we also get coins at the very last second. So make sure that while we're moving over to like these bombs here that we're gonna spawn, that we actually bait the coins correctly towards the back wall. We don't want any coins going over here or even over here. In case this happens, then someone will just have to back up so the rest doesn't need to run all the way over here. These ads can be stunned and slowed, so we just have 3 of them spawn. I think they're a bit more beefy though, so just like make sure that we kill them and stun them when they spawn. Then we get the 4th ad set, which will be coin and fire. Once again, as the boss runs over, we click the pylon. We make sure that we have the coins saved up so that we can shoot all these 3 ads. And we deposit last second, then he'll do the big raid damage, which is just like a bunch of raid damage on the raid. No ads will spawn here, so just nuke the boss and use personals here. Then we get shock plus bomb. Once again, we click the pylon as the phase starts. We use all coins on the ads. Then we place the bomb pylon here, right in the middle, top middle. And it will immediately also spawn the bombs coming from it. So we just kill those ads as soon as they spawn. And we save some coins for the next set of ads. And the last ad set, we click the pylon when they're about to spawn. That will also mean that these ads will spawn again. Also, by the way, getting dragged into this pylon doesn't really do anything. Like, it just is an annoying pull. So don't worry too much about getting dragged into it if you're ranged. But yeah, we kill these, we get these ads. We use the coin on that immediately. These ads here, we just vortex them first, then follow up with a ring of peace to just like cleave them down. Like if we're going on the left ad first, we just like focus this left ad first, because these ads are the one we have a timer on. These ads we can kite around for a long time, so these are just like cleave damage on these ads. Eventually they'll die. Until then we just stall with vortex and ring of peace, and we just like let them move into the ads to cleave with them. And if you're fixated by them, just make sure that you don't run into them. For this set also, we deposit the buffs at the last second, and we place the fire pylon over here in this little corner here by this light, just as far to the right as possible in the room as you can get, basically. And the reason for that is that this fire only reaches to like here, and we're doing all of phase 2 like on this side of the room, so we never have to worry about the fire. For the hunter at the back at this point, since there's not going to be any more ads spawning that we need to use the coins for, depending a bit on how the raid situation is looking, you can just shoot these coins right into the wall or shoot them back into the raid, depending on how chaotic it is. Probably the first times we get to here, just shoot these coins into the wall. When we're trying to push for a kill, just get the damage by getting them into the raid. But we don't want to leave them on the ground, because that gives the boss a buff. Right, and then at the start of phase 2, we will position the boss here, right on top of the bomb pylon. Entire raid will stack into melee. We do this because we want to bait the pylon that the boss spawns in phase 2. And so we bait this pylon here, and every time he spawns a pylon, he will also do the suck from here, the fire will spawn from here, but it shouldn't reach us, and the bombs will spawn from here. But we just keep moving counterclockwise along this room. When we get the fire beams, we just go to the side here, aim them out of the room. I haven't painted these puddles on this red plan yet, I haven't painted these like along the fight, but at this point we were gonna have a lot of puddles at this point, and we also keep getting them during phase 2. So we're gonna have this area here, and the edge will be full of puddles basically. So just be careful of that, and we just place new puddles like along this edge here in any holes that we can find. And just anytime a new coil spawns, we just keep moving counterclockwise. Eventually it will look something like this. We'll just keep moving here. Boss will die around here or so. So 4 coils will spawn in total. They'll get linked to the boss. We just need to be sure that we're not going into this. And this keeps going out here. And we also get coins during this still. We just try to keep baiting them like forward in the direction we're moving, so everyone gets the buff when they just leave the boss. And then the hunter is out there just shooting the back into the raid whenever possible. And we will bloodlust at 6 minutes exactly, which should be shortly after phase 2 starts. So just to show roughly how phase 2 will look. This is the start of phase 2. We just get the bombs here. Oh, also didn't mention that, I think, but just as phase 2 starts, we click this pylon for the last time as well. To just clean a little bit more of the room. But yeah, these ads will spawn from us clicking that pylon. And you can see that they just get the pylon baited here. That's the new pylon. And then they just move counterclockwise or around the room. Counterclockwise around the room. And then they just keep getting the coins in this direction here. Whenever the ads spawn, we just cleave them down. The big hits will come out. You just find any hole to place them in, like here. Or just run over to the other side, depending on your mobility. Just watch out for this little beam here. Also, when the pylons spawn, they knock you, like you just saw there. So be careful of that so you don't get knocked into a beam. And we just move along this edge here. Now we're gonna have more bombs spawning. We just cleave them down, slow them, and like use stuns and everything on them. And this fire should stop, before they reach us. And then this pretty much repeats. So another pylon spawns here, they get knocked again. You place the big hits along the edge, coins along the direction we're traveling. And that's basically the entire fight. So thanks for watching and see you guys in raid. Bye bye.